Swadika. It is a beautiful Saturday here in Bangkok, perfect for exploring a new neighborhood. Today we're in Bangrak. Now it is a small neighborhood in between primary main Chinatown and the river. Now historically this has been mostly a Thai Chinese neighborhood with also some Thai Indian Muslim population, although I see some Vietnamese as well, and I think a few other ethnicities sprinkled in. It is known to have some fantastic food, still very much a local neighborhood. We're gonna walk down the road, see what we can see, eat what we can eat, and take you along for the ride. So I think I should have a disclaimer for this that I'm going to pronounce a lot of words wrong right now. And the first one is where I am. I believe I'm at the Huatuo bitter drink Bangrak, which has been around since 1931. They serve herbal therapeutic drinks. So this is Chinese bitter drink. They also have a number of other ones with lotus root, oolong tea, honey, longan, and pandan. And then they tell you what it's good for. So then the really nice thing is they have it in Chinese and then they have it in Thai and they also have it in English. So the Chinese bitter drink is really good for relieves cold and sore throat. I have a sore throat. I've talked about this before, but sometimes in capital cities I get one. I think it's the pollution. Bangkok, I love you, but there is pollution. None of these drinks have sugar. This is bitter, but almost tastes like it has licorice or anise in it. And actually I can see star anise, and I think it has cinnamon and a bunch of other things. It is not the best thing I've ever had, but also not the worst. They have like tons of different things in here. It's actually really cool. It's like a grocery store. They've got like Chinese sausages and a bunch of other things, but I really want to see the look on his face when he tries this.
It's a bitter actually.
It's very bitter. You don't like bitter?
Yeah. Okay. Because this is for herbs, herbal. Yeah. So it's bitter. It's very bitter.
Also next door they have another shop that has roselle, chrysanthemum again, and 12 cool herbs. So lots of options here if you're not feeling great. What I will say about this place is I love how everything is covered like in a lot of Bangkok because it's either too hot or it's raining right now. And so we are in the shade when the sun is out and it's probably going to rain later, and so we will be also protected by that. But we've been staying in the En Nut neighborhood. I really like it, but it doesn't have a neighborhood feel, which is why we've been trying to get out to these other places, exploring other spots, because we want to come back to Bangkok and stay somewhere new. This could be good. It's not as green as I would like it to be, but that's pretty hard, I think, in central Bangkok.
Upstairs.
Upstairs? Okay, thank you. So first up, we are here at Prachak Roasted Duck. It's been around since 1909 and is probably the most famous restaurant in Bangrak neighborhood. Now, I didn't think we'd even be able to get a table. I was very worried, so I wanted to come here first because some days there's a lineup. There are a lot of locals who come in and out to take it for takeout, and wealthy families are said to send their servants here to pick some up. You gotta get here before 6. So we chose to have the roasted duck with rice and then also got some shrimp wonton. Both of them were each 60 Thai baht, which is pretty spectacular. Like such affordable food for something that's supposed to be so good. Now they marinate it in some kind of special sauce and then roast it. I've heard only amazing things about this dish. Let's try.
Yeah, the chicken looks good.
The duck.
Oh, sorry, duck.
It's really flavorful, very tender. Sometimes duck can either be chewy or greasy. It's neither of those things. It's really good.
Now I want to try this duck. So actually it's very tender, not chewy at all.
Yeah.
And they cook very well because when you bite it inside your mouth, it's soft. It's very soft, so it's easily to you to eat it.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah. Wonton.
What do you think?
These are good.
Good. You like?
These are really good.
I will try some.
You're
I
gonna
like.
love.
I like the wonton. Wonton, yeah.
Yeah,
Wonton skin. It's actually it's kind of dumpling.
It is.
It is dumpling.
They call it
right?
wonton.
Yeah.
I think a wonton is technically a kind of dumpling.
But at least I like this skin.
Yeah, try it.
And then also the texture. Let's try.
Oh yeah. So the duck is great, but if you're gonna come here, make sure you get these two because this is really, really good. All right, we're gonna keep eating, not too much because we have to move on to the next spot, which I think might be something sweet. We were just putting the camera down so that we could eat the rest of this, and we realized we hadn't tried the duck with the rice, which is with the sauce, and it's this, you need to have the duck and the rice together. The duck on its own was great, the duck and the rice makes the dish. So this rice is in, I'm assuming what is the marinade, and it's like, it almost is, it has cinnamon and some other spices and is a little bit sweet. So maybe Chinese 5-spice, I'm not quite sure. But as Alan said, it's not too sweet. It's just sweet enough,
Because,
but it's really good with the duck. You have to try the duck with the rice. Then you really appreciate the whole thing. All right, so next up, I want to share something. Actually, this is for Alan, because even though it's a Thai dish here, it's also something really popular in Indonesia. It's es campur, although here they call it something else. It looks like it's called Niao Boi Kia. I don't know what it is, but it's basically like es campur. Right over here, there's a Cafe Amazon. This spot right here is really famous for tom yum noodles. And then as part of it, they also have a little stand. I still don't know what they call this in Thai, but we're gonna find out.
So in Indonesia, we call es campur, and before we eat it, we mix it all like this because it's so many ingredients inside, like corn, and this is from the rice flour. So we boil and we freeze it.
So are all of the little things on the middle, are those all made out of rice? It's all like rice,
No,
just the white?
Not at all. These black things.
Yeah. What is the black thing? Oh,
This black thing is from seaweed.
it's grass jelly.
Yeah.
You're right. That
From
is grass
seaweed.
jelly.
And then it's like jelly also.
Yeah, more jellies.
And this is, I don't know how to say in English. This is actually a fruit. It's not
Like
a jelly.
type fruit.
So in Indonesia, we call buah tap.
So I want to know, here in Thailand, I told them this is actually famous in Indonesia. One of the most famous desserts, famous things to eat.
Yeah.
Here they call it poi nia. Is that right? Poi nia. So,
Yeah.
but also very, very similar. Do you put corn in yours?
Some places in here they have corn. As you can see, this is brown. This is a brown sugar.
Yeah.
And we put brown sugar also in Indonesia, especially in Padang. Yeah? And then also like caramel. And then, yeah, maybe some coconut milk.
Yeah.
But
So
not too much.
All right, I want to try this. So just so you guys know, I'm not a huge fan of this, but I do like to try it because it is so cool. I like some of the jellies, not all of them. I like this one. It's not too sweet at all. You can taste like the caramel sugar,
Yeah.
but it's nice. How about you? I want to know, how do you rate this compared to es campur?
So honestly, for me, because it's similar with what I have in Padang, Indonesia. I just want to give 10 and 10.
10 out of 10?
10 in Padang, Indonesia, and 10 in here in Thailand. Good. You must try it.
So as Alan eats, I just want to explain also this restaurant that it's attached to is also very famous, very well known noodle shop. It has apparently some really great tom yum soups. And I know that because we have been watching the Friends from Thailand YouTube channel. And you know, when I first met Alan, he said, why do you always watch white people on YouTube? And I said to him, because you know, I want to watch local people, but nobody does it in English in Asia. Friends from Thailand do it, and I just want to give them a plug because we have really used a lot of their advice. I love hearing what local people think about their own local food. So if you're planning a trip here, please watch my channel, but then also please also watch their channel. I just think it's just really useful and very thankful that we found it. A great little spot. Only 35 baht for that dessert. If you've never tried it, it's definitely worth trying. It's here it's not so sweet, and so I actually didn't mind it, but it's very cooling. It's like having like just an icy dessert, almost like a snow cone with some jellies in it. Next up, we are headed to, I think, an alley, if we can find it. That's supposed to be a place that all the Thai young kids go and take Instagram shots. So today is a little bit weird here in that we've noticed a lot of shops are closed. And then that duck place did not have a lineup. And I know from watching Friends in Thailand that usually there's a lot of people selling food on the street, but it is a Saturday. But also there are so many holidays in Thailand, I'm wondering, is this a holiday? So I think we're gonna throw all of our plans out the window and look for a good coffee shop. I couldn't pass up the jackfruit. I never can. Half kilo was 70 and it's plenty. When they sell jackfruit, it comes in this like 10-pound fruit. It's huge. It kind of looks like breadfruit or durian, like it's a big thing, but it's not quite spiky like durian. But when someone has it, the nice thing about it is they'll usually give you some. The first time I tried it was in Vietnam, in Phu Quoc, when my hotel owner, she had a huge batch of it, and so pulled off a chunk. It is like a fruit cocktail in a piece of fruit. It is like strawberry, orange, banana, sometimes pineapple-y. I'll let you know what this one is like. It also has like a smoothness to it. If you've ever had a Del Monte cocktail as a kid, like the fruit cocktail, it's all in one fruit. It's just bursting with all of these different fruit flavors that you know, like, oh, it tastes like strawberry. No, wait a minute, it tastes like pineapple. There's a little bit of pear in there. It's so good. I'm so glad we got this. And we found a street that has lots more food on it. I don't know how much we're gonna be able to eat, but I feel like I have a little bit more room. So far, I'm really liking this neighborhood. It definitely has more of a neighborhood feel with a lot of people out on the street doing things. There's life on the street, and I'm away from the BTS, which is good in that you don't have that huge highway, but bad because you want to be close to the BTS if you want to get anywhere. Okay, let's find somewhere to get a cold coffee in a cold room. All right, I am really digging Bangrak. I think it's a place that I definitely would like to try. Maybe this will be the place where we stay next. Annot has a lot of great street food. It does. There are people that their food is fantastic. But here, they have street food where you can actually sit outside. And in Annot, they don't have that. You have to either go to one of the food gardens or to one of the mall food courts. And Alan and I really like eating on the streets, like the energy of eating on the street. I know you like a real Western cafe.
Real coffee shop.
A real coffee shop.
I don't mind. It's local, it's Western.
But you want the pumpkin spice special.
One.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah. So I started the video off with somewhere very old that's been around in the neighborhood for a long time. Now I'm in somewhere very new to the neighborhood, well, relatively, and it's in a very old building. This was once a boat repair shop that was abandoned for 150 years. Now Sarnie's is originally from Singapore, and they opened up a Bangkok outpost right here. What I love about it is that they actually maintain the architecture, the heritage of the building, which a lot of places in Bangkok are starting to realize that's so important to keep that cultural heritage. And they also make everything from scratch like they do in Singapore. So everything from the bread to the bacon. You can get a lot of like Western types of breakfasts here, like bagels, eggs Benedict, like all of that kind of stuff. We are here for the coffee. I got this is coconut Americano. And when you just bring it to your mouth, you start to smell that toasted coconut. It's good. I also heard they source the coffee from actually Thai coffee farmers, so that's fantastic. I love it when a new business can move into a neighborhood and support locals, maintain the heritage, and they don't just build this coffee shop that just looks like it could be anywhere. You want to feel like you're here, and I definitely feel like I'm in Bangkok at the moment. I really loved my time in this neighborhood. In the next video, we are actually gonna go to another neighborhood that really focuses on keeping the cultural heritage of what is one of the oldest neighborhoods in Bangkok. So I can't wait to share that with you. I'm going there tomorrow and I'll take you with me. See you then.